The Bridge over the River Why? Yeah, I snagged that title from the 7-time Oscar-winning movie out of 1957, back in the days where a story was effectively told in one movie, with no sequels, no next installments. But I could have called it Indiana Jones and the Temple of Dumb Things I Do, or even James Bond, The Why Who Loved Me. No matter how you frame this pick, our sequels will, we hope, be nothing too much like the original. So sit back, relax, sip on your Slurpee, and enjoy your private screening of The Bridge over Your River Why?
Should I take him to the bridge? Go ahead. Take him on to the bridge. Take him to the bridge. Yeah, take him to the bridge. Take him to the bridge. Hit me now.
Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why?
And it's time for another unbuckled bumpy ride with your guide, the stark raving LEAN-atic himself. I'm Jim. Let's jump right in again. Welcome to my podcast based on my brand new book, available on Amazon, Live Life Lean, L-E-A-N. It's a year-long guide to gratitude and our daily grind. The book that combines some timeless wisdom from a whole lot of the world's wiser people with the reflections, reactions, and wisecracks of the guide's author, me. And it guides you, the reader, through the simplest system for a happy, healthy, authentic, and genuinely grateful everyday experience. I urge you to get the book. Of course I do. I wrote it. It's either at Amazon or at my website, ampurage.com. A-M-M-P-U-R-A-G-E. But even without it, let's make next week better than last, our next year better than the past, and get started now with today's episode of Why Is This Happening? O-M-freaking-G. The number of songs about Tell Me Why on the old interweb is head-spinning. From modern-day Taylor Swift to way back in the 1980s and Bronski beat, people can relate to the phraseology of tell me why, so I guess it sells. But does it solve? Does it solve our solution searches? Does it put away our problems, or does it just drown us in more damn deep doubt and dismay, getting us lost or losing valuable time along the way? Why do we do it? I mean, why do we insist on chasing down the answer to tell me why? Will somebody please tell me why? I mean, after all, what guarantee is there that in navigating our river of why, we'll 100% make it to the other side anyways? The river of our why flows from back there, through here, to up there. From our past, through our present, and into our future foibles and fudge-it-ups, and if we're fortunate, our fantastic stuff. But no matter, it takes us along with it. And generally, we don't ask ourselves and the universe why when things go fantastic. But we do when we fudge it up, when it is perpetually painful. But navigating our river why may take our whole lives and still leave us dumped somewhere we don't want, but we maybe do deserve. With still no answers as to why, but now no time left to change and charter a new course. So maybe we should just charter the new different course and let the river why roll on by, baby, without us. And get out. Find a new bridge to somewhere else that we want to be. Hell, anywhere may be better than the stuck in the river why. Why do I do this? Why do they do this? Why do bad people do bad things? Why does God allow bad people to do bad things? Tell me, why am I asking this? Tell me, why do I care? And tell me, why do I not change? It's not why we are a certain way that keeps us from being a different way. Again, it's not why we are a certain way that keeps us from being a different way. Now, why we are a certain way does tend to keep us a certain way, going a certain way, but that does not mean the why is what keeps us from being a different way, because what keeps us from being a different way is just a different why. Not the why am I, not the why do I, or why did I, or why have I always. No, it's the why I should, the why I am not, and the why must I. It's a different way and a different why. If we want a different way, we need a different why. Say that again. If we want a different way, we need a different why. If we focus on all the whys that we are a certain way, what makes you think that learning your why that you are and why you do will automatically let loose of its behavioral bonds once it's been discovered? You, I, we still need a big enough why I must change baseball bat to beat back the past in order to muster the strength to be different. You can spend your whole life digging a whole lot of why and end up just digging a hole. And as long as you're already 6 feet deep, what keeps you from just staying there? I should say that again. You can spend your whole life digging for the why and end up just digging a hole. And as long as you're already 6 feet deep, what keeps you from just staying there? You know, we're told that if we have a big enough why, then the how-to will come easier. And I'll buy that sometimes, but we focus so much on the wrong why. We focus on the why it happened rather than the why I should make something different happen. They're not the same thing, people. And why in this world is it that we don't do the things that get us where we say we want? Because we're worrying about the why before we give something a full-on try. So much why and not enough, okay, something's got to change. Let's give something a try. Why do we gloss over our own lack of involvement? By redirecting and deeply diving into the wrong river of why. Like, this is going to be touchy. Why would God allow certain bad things to happen? Rather than us do the things to get us to where it doesn't happen by being differently involved. Like, why does God allow rape and torture? What actions have you taken to prevent rape and torture? And by preventing it, we would get closer to where we say we want and probably start asking better whys. Well, see, the only other option is why doesn't God change how people act and think? Well, unless you've been perfect all this time, thank God he doesn't. It's called free will, not selective free will. We got to quit waiting for the why and give getting in the game a try. The river why flows from here to there, and it takes us along with it, and it can beat you on the rocks and drown you if you fight against it. Or if you do not do anything, if you do nothing, the river why will just take you where it wants, where you're already headed. Anywhere it wants, to the ocean or off a waterfall. We just need to get out of the river why and find a bridge over it, out of it, to get us somewhere else that we don't keep hearing ourselves asking why. It may not be the perfect bridge to the perfect place, and sometimes folks use and choose the wrong bridges to get out of the river of why. Folks choose and use to use alcohol, drugs, even self-destruction to get out of their river why, because it looks like a bridge, but it's a mirage. It's not real. Because if you think about it, that mirage is actually a product of the river why, the why you do things the way you do. That's what convinces and tricks you to choose the pain-killing bridge, the pain-killing mirage, out rather than the pain-changing way out. And just like the heat of the desert is what causes the mirage that convinces you that it's the answer, so the flow, the power, and the current of your current river why tricks you to take the road to pain-killing rather than pain-changing. Because we may choose another bridge that's hard, tough, scary work, like one of those movie suspension bridges that you hang onto with the ropes and it creaks and you lose a foothold with every step. But those bridges actually take you somewhere out of there, out of the river of why. And, well, from there, once out of the river, we can more clearly see where we've been, where it was taking us, and now where we've chosen to head next. But we gotta get out of the river of asking why. Hell, choose a bridge that helps you learn new things. Choose a bridge that gives you the chance and opportunity to earn new powerful things. Choose a bridge that lets you add to the people out there struggling with their own rivers of why. But damn it, navigate yourself to any of these bridges has got to be better than drowning or getting dashed on the shoreline, struggling and waiting for the answer to why. Bridges are what take you from here to there, from problem to solution, conflict to constructive questions, and then to the right answers. And obviously, bridges aren't the only way to get there. They're just usually the most direct. But they do require a slower speed and a targeted track. Slow down, breathe, and aim for your bridge as an approach to something, not a desperate, flailing effort to escape that river of why. Approach the bridge with caution, because have you ever seen a sign that said, "Bridge ahead"? Speed up, damn it! Not me. But once you get to the other side, man, that river of why doesn't seem to matter near as much, because it doesn't control and influence you nearly so much. Another favorite flick of mine used the line, "Happy endings are just stories that haven't finished yet." Maybe so. Maybe no. But all I know is that my backyard is a 500-foot wide stretch of river. It's strong and it can take me wherever it wants a hell of a lot easier than I can ever see from where I'm at, where it began, why it flows the way it does, and where it would take me if I let it. But just to my right, and even quite a piece up to my left, there's a couple bridges I can choose. Each one takes me somewhere different, but both keep me from drowning in the never-ending river of asking why. I don't need to know all about what's hidden deep in the why of something to know that the bridge across, any real bridge, is my choice as the sequel with no equal. Roll credits. And now, more words of wisdom to wow your socks off from the Live Life Lean Guide itself. Entry number 27. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Sun Tzu. And the guide's point of view on this? Literally. Because within the word opportunity, you'll find the two-letter word or, O-R, which only exists when you have a choice. So what do you think about this? Using the Live Life Lean guided system, what have you learned recently that's new? What have you earned that wasn't just easily handed to you? Where are you adding to the world that's not just about you? Now, reflect on all of that, respect it, be grateful for it. Before you navigate somewhere next, please like, subscribe, and share to show you care. Thank you for listening. I hope you're enjoying your copy of the Live Life Lean, L-E-A-N guide, enjoying it almost as much as I did creating it. And if you don't have a copy yet, go on over to ampurage.com or Amazon and get started today experiencing the amazing power of knowing every day is literally yours to be grateful about, and you need never feel unfulfilled again. I'm Jim Hall, and until next time, good health, God bless, and now go get a little dirty learning something new, earning what's not given to you, adding to this crazy world that we share, and navigating your way to something new and next.